What's up, everybody? We are in San Hollow for Winter 4x4. We got the TJ all finished up. We got a couple issues with it still. We're not sure exactly. I'm thinking a stuck injector. Maybe it seems to be collapsed lifters. Our broken lifter springs are common. So when we get back today, we'll take it apart and see, and run and get some plugs. Or not plugs, run and get some injectors or something. Today we are running Maze. Tomorrow 777. And then on the last day we're going to be running Faulty Towers, which is a new trail. So let's see how it goes. We're going to take it easy on that, get some miles on it. Drove pretty good down the highway and everything else. It's just got when you're cruising speed, it doesn't like it. So that's what makes me think it's an injector. It's like it's flooding itself out. Once you get into higher RPMs, and it'll burn all the fuel off. So, but yeah, I mean, there's a shit ton of rigs with us today. It goes right here from Synergy all the way down. They're talking about breaking it up into 3 groups. If it gets too long, we're just gonna break off from it. So we see some familiar faces out here. That one, the one up in the front of that trail, a couple other ones. So see who we can find and hang out. And then you got Eric's Jeep. So yeah, try to get some footage of the trail. And I must say, I'm glad we built this. Heater works. That's all that matters. Kristen's buggy was freezing cold last year. This one's gonna feel. How you feeling?
Nice and toasty.
If you guys don't know, that's my wife Kristen. She's the one that supports all this shit.
Funds it. Just kidding.
Yeah, funds it. And then we got Hayden, Connor, probably deep in his cell phone. So that's what else I was gonna say. This Jeep, as everybody knew, I didn't have the time to work on it. Colby, mainly Steve. I mean, Steve's got endless hours into building it. Obviously with my guidance, having to show him how I want it. But Colby doing all the welding and a lot of the fabrication and all that shit. I don't think we would have made it if it wasn't for those guys. Unfortunately, Venom TJ, he did not make it this year. He's busy with work and everything else. So we were still gonna bring his Jeep and test it, but that's something I want him to be able to do, is get used to it from a testing standpoint to a daily driver standpoint. So we'll have to bring it back out. We'll do some footage of that when it's time. But yeah, it's sad. We had a lot of late nights, a lot of hours wrapped up in it to get it done, and it's sitting in a nice cold garage. Wish I was recording that. Fuck. All right, now do that again. Right there, right there, right there, there.
Line it up just where we had it. Do that same thing, only
Go higher this time.
higher. Go passenger. Turn slight to the passenger, not turn passenger and back up a little bit. I want to get that driver's tire a little more. Right there, straighten out. All right, come out from there. Give it a bump.
There you go, there you go, there you go. was we're day 2. We worked on the TJ all night, worked on it all morning, and still has a little misfire. So we were gonna run it anyways, and as I was doing a once over, we found we lost the U-joint cap somehow. So when we're done today, we're gonna run it and do that. We're supposed to run 777 today, but there was like 30 people, and within an hour the trail didn't move, so we dipped off. Gonna play on Milt's Mile. Some buggies came up behind us, we're letting them pass us up. Just brought the JK back out today. Got Gary with us, and then their buddy Ben. So Chris will be taking a lot of footage and stuff like that today. We're just gonna dick off till we get back in town. Once we get back in town is when we're gonna try to go get a U-joint cap or get a U-joint. Probably just try to throw a cap on it. I don't want to pull the shaft and change everything. So we'll see what we get away with, and then get it all put back together. And hopefully get it on the night run tonight and ready for Saturday tomorrow. So it's just, I don't know what it is. We've been through so much on it, changed so many parts, and it's fixing itself little by little by little, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. We always do. You want to keep that? Make sure that driver tire comes right through here, okay? If you guys don't know, my kid drives. He's fucking good behind the wheel. Any chance he gets, he's on it. So this is him right now. We're on Milt's Mile. Not too far up, but we're about quarter of the way up. Very rarely does he want a spotter. Pretty much he's got it figured out where the lines are. So I think we'll be building him a buggy here very, very soon. Alright, let's party! Yeah! Woo! Hold on, spare tire, spare tire! Party time! Now who has this much fun in a full-blown buggy? Nobody. Toyota parts are easy to get around these parts. Alright, that's how fuckers. We're gonna shoot down to Sand Hollow off-road. Go see the owner down there. He makes the same shifter I put in Brian's. And we're gonna grab one for my Jeep. And he's got a couple of U-joints in stock. We're gonna try to grab one from him so we can get my U-joint fixed on mine. take it out, and hopefully we can fucking get some wheeling in it and at least make the drive with the Jeep worth it. Worst case scenario is we're gonna pull the axle shaft and change the whole joint. We're gonna try to just recap it and then go from there. So me and Steve are gonna shoot down, check some shit out, look at some parts, and get back to the house, get busy, waiting for a couple buddies to show up in town, and then we're gonna run and do a night run. So trying to have mine ready by then.
Fuck. We found the animal.
All right, what's up? We're just finishing up at Sand Hollow off-road. Got the shifter installed, new cable. My cable wasn't working, it was actually too short. So we actually went with powder coat black with the red knob, red stickers. So it's got a reverse lockout. So right now it's in reverse. And then you gotta lift up, get it into park. Once we get back, we'll do some cable adjusting and then we're done.
At that position, if you bring your rear tire to that ledge a little bit over this way, I think you'll walk it up, no? Because right now it's like right there. Can you bump that? No, a good bump.
I'm not bumping nothing. I don't want to break nothing.
Should we go there?
How's that, guys? We're pretty much wrapping up day 3. We're gonna run one more trail later. I'm gonna go up to the fairgrounds and take the TJ up there. We broke a front drive shaft last night and lost the bolt and spacer for the core support after jumping it. So found a mud puddle. We've been playing in it for a bit. And Kristen's gonna take all the kids through it. Oh, she's backing up. Hey, she backed up. Holy shit! That's one thing she loves, is that her JK. She loves her fucking Jeep. Look at it. We got Eric to do it without doors. Will about flooded his out. Couldn't get the buggy to do it though.
Go! Yeah! Yes, it did.
As you guys probably saw in all the videos, I believe I said in the beginning, we didn't end up taking Venom TJ with us. It stayed home. We're gonna try to take it out, wheeling tomorrow, and do some testing on it. As for my Jeep, we did fuck up the front drive shaft, but install error. I don't think I had the bolts all the way tight. The core support, we ripped the threads. We ripped the threads out of the core support, so the spacer, bolt, everything fucking disappeared on the trail somewhere. The motor, we still don't know what it is. We did find a kink in the fuel line right here. Thinking that's it. I'm also gonna take the Corvette fuel filter off it and put my fuel regulator that I have on it. You see it has no wheels or nothing on it right now. When we were out testing, I had my 40-inch BFGs on it with my race lines and took out a sidewall within 5 minutes of testing. So luckily Scorpion Motorsports had a set of loaners that I could borrow to get 2 winter jam. We did only run one night run. We only had the one night run we ran. We were gonna try to, day 1 we were supposed to take it, and on the way to the trail, the check engine light started flashing at me for misfires. So instead of getting held up on a trail, we just pulled off and grabbed Kristen's JK. Pretty much her Jeep is what we drove all weekend. We did go, like I said, we went on a night run on mine, and we took it up to the fairgrounds so I could put it on the RTI ramp, which you guys saw, and the score's in there. Get it back together, get it ready for testing again or for another event. We are gonna end up cutting the front truss off and redoing it, get it to sit lower, and then because we are pulling the upper links on the back of the truss, so it's pulling away from the rest. So my front end was shifting all weekend. And right now I'm fully bottomed out on that Heim. I can't go in anymore, so we have to fix it. And thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. That is all the footage I got from Sand Hollow. I had a whole bunch of people send me some, but as you can see in some of the footage, the video's turned the wrong way. I threw it in there anyways, so have a good one.